Good evening, guys. Hope you're well. Just want to go through some of the trades taken today and actually yesterday as well. I haven't made a video of yesterday's trades or the day before that. So my idea now is literally just to show you guys why I took some of the trades that I did, and I want you guys to really try and understand, the thought process behind some of these trades. And yeah, but I'm really going to do my best to try and explain it as best as I can. Okay, so as you can see on the 4 hour, we are busy with a bullish trend. We're in a bullish channel. So channel is basically just consists of a resistant trend line and supportive trend line, and it's not like a golden rule that it will reverse when it hits a trend line. It's just to give me a basic and a fundamental idea of where the market's heading. So what I can see here currently is that we're bullish, but obviously in this bullish channel, we can find selling opportunities and buying opportunities because we're scalping, we're not swing trading. So let's start with yesterday's trades and maybe the day before that. So if I go to the 1 hour, it looks a bit more choppy or messy. It really looks neat on the 4 hour. But yesterday's trades, where were we yesterday? I might leave out some trades. I couldn't remember all the trades that I took. I know we had a loss on Monday. We also had a loss yesterday, but not a big loss, like a 500 pip loss. So yeah, to be honest, I really couldn't remember the trades. I should really get more prepared with these videos, but yeah, what I can explain to you guys, let's go over how the market moves, so you guys can get an idea. So in this channel that we have, we are creating higher highs, higher lows, but on the 1 hour, there in the retracements, there's lower lows and lower highs. So as you can see at this zone right here, yeah, I hope you can see the cursor. So this thing went up here, rejected, and gave this pattern right here. Now this is a very nice bearish pattern. This shows rejecting upside and wants to go down, and it came and it even retested that, and that is on this retest you can literally go and draw your trend line. And again, it's not a golden rule or whatever, it's just to give you some market direction. And then we had this meltdown all the way to the supportive trend line, where we found a bottom. So we made like a double bottom here, and we created like a fake out here. So this NAS like gave this very bearish engulfing candle, faking out a lot of people, and just after that candle, we shot up to the upside. I think this is actually where I lost some money, but this was last week, so I doubt it, I can't remember. But in any case, and then we went up and we actually broke through the trend line. Now it doesn't really show that properly here. We had a fake out breakout, or fake breakout, and then it rejected, it came back, and then it actually broke out properly. But again, it's not breaking structure yet, so it technically is, because we created a lower high formation right here, and this lower high formation indicates to me, okay, it's creating a lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low. So structure is changing, trend is changing. So here you can already dot down your trend line, just to show you that the direction is changing. And then we got another higher low formation with a lot of wick rejections, and that's a great indication for a big bullish move. And not only that, we broke the small bearish trend, and we have the confluence of the bigger channel trend line, because here you would have already drawn your channel. So that's a lot of confirmation to take a buy, and this thing just shot up. I personally didn't take all that trades. I did scalp some of the way up. No, this is actually where I lost money. Like, I was selling this thing here, I was selling it here, I blew the $50 counter right here. I was on $160 and just kept on going against me, and I was so stupid, because if I really analyzed properly, I would have seen that we're in a bullish trend, and on the bigger time frames, I should have seen that, this thing is going to go up much higher. So again, my own fault, I was stupid. And then what happened was we gave a massive rejection at the 13 to 50 level. So after that massive rejection that you can see here, we had this meltdown, and this was this morning. We were around this zone right here, if I can remember. No, this morning we were around this consolidation box. Yes. So let's talk about the trades today, because that's the only trades I can actually remember. So if we look here, okay, let's go to the 15 minute. I think it'll actually just show it a bit better. Okay, I'm currently in a trade as well. As you guys can see, it's like 1:45 now, and I'm still busy with the markets. Like, I think I'm in love. But yeah, so what we can see here on the left, or today, this morning, I took a buy position because what I saw was structure getting broken and we were at a support level. So technically this is a support level, and we can see that it found proper support right here. We can see the support here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this thing, the brush. I hope I can work with this thing. Like, oh yeah, it's actually pretty cool. It's a bit sloppy, but looks like it works. Let's see if I can. Oh, yeah, this thing's just weird. No, I don't think. Well, it might work. Sorry guys, I'm just messing around here because I really don't know TradingView too well. I'm still learning it. Come on. Okay, so what we can see, let's do this. What tool can I use? The highlighter. Let's see how this works. Yeah, let's just use this thing. So this morning we had this consolidation area. I'm going to draw a box around it so you can see what I mean where the consolidation was. Okay, so the consolidation box is literally, it was this little box right here. Right there. Okay, so that was my consolidation box this morning. Now, before this consolidation happened, we had a bullish break on the support zone. So I thought, okay, this thing wants to go up again to give another impulse to the upside. Because what we can see here is that it created this, this beautiful, what do you call it, like a rejection on the high time frames. This would be a wick, so a wick rejection. And it's on the support as well, so we're expecting a big move up, and then it created this, it came down all the way here and created a lower high formation, and that just signals, okay, the market wants to go up. A higher low formation, sorry, I got that one wrong. So a high low formation, so it created it there, and it created another little rejection here. So now we're pretty confident, okay, market's going up. And so what I was looking for, when I woke up around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, I think it was 6 o'clock. But yeah, I woke up around 6 o'clock, and it was around this zone right here. Sorry guys, I'm scribbling. But then we had this kind of a meltdown, and we had this massive push phase up. Well, not a massive, but like, look at this candles. Like, you can see this is institutional volume coming into the market. But the only problem with that is when institutional money comes in, usually they do try and fake out people. So I wasn't really paying attention to that. I was just looking for my buys because I had all the confirmations was there, and I took my buy as it came down. Now, before I took the buy, I did send out a analysis saying that I wanted to break this. Come on. I wanted it to break this level right there. So it rejected. Oh yeah, this this level right here, right there. Okay, so I wanted it to break through there before I take a buy. Now it never happened. Like it literally rejected right onto it, and it gave a massive bearish engulfing candle. So after this bearish engulfing candle right here, it started to consolidate. Now that was where I placed my buy order right down there, and market just didn't want to push up. And I think there was a big battle between buyers and sellers. This whole zone here was a big battle between buyers and sellers, and they fought for like 2-3 hours, and then finally we had a break to the downside, and that was when I decided, listen, I'm getting out of all my positions, because when I saw the break on the downside, like literally it was terrible. So now, I'm really struggling with this thing. Okay, so when we had this break to the downside, right here, I saw that, okay, it broke out of my consolidation box. So this was kind of a breakout trade, but like literally this candle right here, right there, showed me that, okay, it broke out of my consolidation box. It closed outside of the box, and even on the 1 hour, it closed right here, outside of my consolidation box. So I entered a few positions right at this zone, and then market pushed up and retested the box perfectly before melting all the way down, and I took most of my profits, around 1,000 pips. It was like 13.50, like there. No, it was a bit lower. It was 1,000 pips, so like there. So I took profits there, and then the market came back up again, and kind of not consolidated but found a support, and then the market gave a big push phase up again. So I just want to remove this stuff and this thing. So the market gave a push phase up, so this impulse to the, or not an impulse, just actually a correction. So it looks like it's going up properly. So market came down, it gave this kind of a push to the upside, and then I got these two candles right here. But obviously before I got these candles, I was entering because I was waiting for that retracement to go up, and once I got that retracement, I entered the market, and the market just melted, and I banked another 1,000 pips right there. And then the other trade was the sell trade, but I didn't. Oh yeah, that was on this massive engulfing. Like I took a sell right there, and rode it down a little bit. Took some profits, but then it hit me out again at break even, and now I'm currently in another sell. So we'll see what happens. I'm expecting it to come up, to the 13,250 level, to create a double top, and then it should melt all the way down to our supportive trend line at least, or even lower. It can go lower. Not expecting it to go much lower, but it can. It's not impossible. This thing is irritating. Wow, it really looks bad on my screen now with all of this scribbling. I don't think I'll use that again. And listen, this thing is just irritating now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So as you can see here, remove all of this stuff. Remove. But in any case, okay, I'm not going to struggle with that. But yeah, so I'm expecting another move to the upside, create a double top formation, and then melt down at least to 1375, 13,075. That's what I'm expecting. So we'll see what happens tomorrow in the market. But yeah, it's basic price action, guys. I'm just following price action. I'm keeping to my risk management plan, and I'm profitable. And it's basically this whole year so far I've been profitable. It's the first time that I've been consistently profitable. Last year was a big struggle for me. And if you guys think a trading game is easy and you're just gonna make money off signals and stuff like that, it's not that easy. You guys have to put in the work. If you want to be successful at trading, you have to spend time in front of the charts, and you have to go deep into the rabbit hole and try and understand what the market is all about. It's really really important. I can't stress that enough. Like, and I only realized that like end of last year in November, and that's really when I started to grind and hustle and really spend late nights, early mornings analyzing, trying to figure out what's going on in the market, because I realized that I didn't know shit. Like, I was 8 months in, and I still was making the same mistakes over and over and over, blowing account after account. It was really expensive. Like, I could have just taken a proper course or something with that money. But instead I tried to learn myself, blew account after account. I literally blew like, and I'm not proud of it, like, but I blew like probably 20 to 30 $100 accounts. And I'm serious, I'm not even joking. But it's a bad place to be in, because then you get into the cycle and habit of losing. And if you get into a habit of losing, it's not a good place to be. So yeah, at least I got out of that, and for now I am pretty profitable. And the nice thing is, what I realized is, apart from my analysis, it's actually all the psychology part. Getting to let your winners run and cut your losses early. And that's a big step forward if you can actually do that, because the human psychology doesn't work like that, and the market makers knows how the human psychology works, so they manipulate it. And if you like, I'm going to make a whole video about fear, and like how fear plays a massive role in your trading. And yeah, so I'm not going to go too deep into that, but I feared last year when I traded, because I needed the money. I was like really desperate for the money, and because I was very desperate for the money, I blew my money because my fear was that I'm gonna lose money, and that's exactly what happened, because I feared that. And life has a very funny way of showing you your fears over and over until you really go out and face your fears. Just to give you like, I hate spiders, like really. Like, if there's one thing, I'm not afraid of anything. Like, the biggest dude can come at me and try and eat me and I won't be afraid. But a spider, like a spider is something else. So, but because I think of spiders, or I don't think of them a lot, but because I fear them so much, like, I'd get in weird situations with spiders. Like, it'll just creep up next to my, head, sitting in the room, and I'm like, it's a brand new house. We're not really close to any farms or anything like that. There's no reason why there have to be a spider next to my head. The spider can be on the roof or like in another room or something, but the thing will be right in front of my head, and I would like look at it and kind of shit myself and like not scream like a girl, but I would like really go mad. And it's because I'm fearing that, and life has a way of showing you your fears, because that's the only way you're going to get over your fears and grow as a person. So yeah, but again, I'm not going to go too deep. Ending the recording now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys understand what I told you about the analysis. And but again, the analysis won't make you successful. The analysis is like 20% of your success in trading. The other 80% is actually the effort that you put in to understand the market, the deeper side of the market, the like how liquidity is moved around in the market. That's where the real juicy stuff gets in. And then obviously the foundation is your mentality and your psychology. Without like proper positive mental attitude and a proper psychology and discipline and patience and all that stuff, you're going to lose. You can be the best technical analysis, but you're still going to lose, because you're going to fear trades, you're going to get out of trades too soon, you're going to overanalyze, you're going to overtrade, you're going to revenge trade. There's so much aspects to it, but yeah, guys, enjoy the video, and yeah, we'll chat soon. Cheers.